Hello, lovely people. Welcome back to Open Talk Show. Tonight we have spicy questions. That's right, spicy questions. We will be asking 15 questions. That's 5 questions each of any topic. But guess what? They will be spicy. First up, we have Styles. Then we have Trini. And then me.
All right. So, question number 1. Would you date outside your race? If yes, which race and why?
For me, I can't see it. I'm sorry. I can't. Nothing against anybody else's race, but I just can't. I can't see it. Not even Hispanic. I'm sorry. I can't see it. I remember in I think it was middle school, I had a crush on this one Hispanic boy that was like the love of my life secretly in my head, named Louis. But after that, I've never came across, I think, like a Hispanic person that, or of any race that that I felt like maybe I can try that. Yeah, you have to have some kind of Caribbean background. I can't just, not even like an all-American, dude. Like, you have to have some Caribbean background, preferably some New York in you, but definitely have to have some Caribbean background.
All right, Kels.
Can I see myself? Who would I date? Probably would have to be a Samoan. I think those men are gorgeous. I don't know. Something about them. They're gorgeous. I'm sorry.
Yes, they are. Yeah, they are.
Yeah. As far as a relationship, yeah, I would probably try a relationship with them. As far as looking at, I like them little Japanese boys. I like to look at them. I would probably want to date one, but I like to look at them. Get a little anime, little anime here and there. Ain't nothing wrong with that. Yeah, so that's my pick. What about you? What's your pick?
For me, let me not say I love. I don't mind dating out my race. For me, it's all about personality. My first boyfriend was white, and I was in like a 5, almost 6-year relationship with a Hispanic person. So, I mean, as long as they treat me good. So the next question. How do you guys feel about a threesome? Trini?
You can go first, Kels.
Interesting. How do I feel about a threesome? I think I don't know, because I'm gonna tell you some things. I done had a couple of fantasies about some real fine people. Okay.
Okay.
And I thought about it. I was like, I wouldn't mind this person and that person,
Okay. All right.
But I don't know if I would actually go through with it and like, on my day-to-day basis. But yeah, I did think about that. It did cross my mind,
Okay. All right, Trini. How you feel?
I can't completely see myself going there, but I don't know. I mean, at this stage of my life, I was gonna be a no. If it was something that, it would have had to be something earlier in my earlier years, like at this age, I think I passed my time for that.
What you talking about? You 25. You 25.
Yeah, sure. Yeah, absolutely. Sure. Whatever you say. But, no, I can't. I don't know. Like, I don't know. Like, you would really have to catch me at the right time in a whole other country. I just can't see it. Like, I can't see it happening in my hometown. Like,
right.
Like, I don't want to ever see that person again.
Yeah.
That's true. Yeah.
Yep.
For me, nah. I'm too selfish. I want my man for me and only me. I would not be able to handle no threesome. Like, all that attention needs to be on me. No, you're not gonna be touching his thing. No, he's not gonna be touching you. No, nope, not doing it. Nope, no threesome for me. I'm good. All right. So, question number 3. Would you ever engage in sexual activities with the opposite sex?
With the opposite sex?
Yeah. Well, no. With not opposite sex, with the same sex. Sorry.
With the same sex? No, that's gonna be a no for me.
Are you sure? Because you hesitated.
Yeah, that's definitely gonna be a no.
Depend on what it is. Like what if it's just like a peck on the lips?
Why?
What if it's just like, you know, a groping of the breasts or something like that, you know?
I think that would make me feel uncomfortable. It's just not something, I don't know, maybe because I just came from like a different era. It wasn't something that, like, I know nowadays it's so common and I understand it, but I think the era that I came from is like, it was man on woman, and that's it. It wasn't no threesome, like all this wild shit that people into now. I wasn't exposed to that, you know, in my prime. So it's like, yeah.
What do you mean by in your prime?
In my prime, you know, my younger days.
In your experimenting days? Is that what you call them?
That was never something I thought of experimenting with.
All right, Kills, how you feel?
I did my toe in the pond. Yeah. Test the waters.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Question number 4.
You? I'm sorry. What was it for you?
Oh, for me? No. I'm sorry. You saw me trying to like sneak away from that question real quick.
How you gonna sneak away from the question you presented it?
Yeah, I would dab on my tongue. I'm just joking. Nah. I don't know. I don't think I would. No.
There's like some chicks that get bisexual like when they're drunk. Like when they're drunk, you know how you turn into a whole lesbian? I mean, not me, but you know, some chicks, like I've seen that. You know, like some of your homegirls, you know, like you'll hang out with or go party with or whatever the case be. Like when they get drunk all of a sudden they want to be all like touchy feeling you. Like
I never got that.
There, I am sorry if that was me.
No, ma'am. That would have been our last party together. You know what? I got Bible study. Sorry, you can't make it.
Nah. What you were saying, Kels?
I don't see that happening. I think like I don't listen, first of all, let's just put this out there as a disclaimer. I do not judge anybody for their sexual preferences or their sexual whatever you want to do with yourself or put in you or out of you, whatever. That's your business. Kudos to you. But I don't see that whole, you know, oh, I'm drunk, let me kiss my friend. I don't see that happening. Hi. Yeah, Paula has joined the show.
Since you joined, my question is, how do you feel or would you ever engage in sexual activity with the same sex?
That's sensitive. Unless if it was one of my fantasies, but it is not. So I'm a definite no, because it's not one of my. Yeah, because it's not one of my fantasies. It's not one of my fantasies.
All right, let me ask you another question. Would you date outside your race? If yes, what race and why?
Oh, definitely. Any race.
Any race? Okay.
Well, I ain't specializing.
There you go.
And I'm not discriminating.
There you go.
However, you know, I've always said it. I believe, as I say, love is blind. And to me, literally what that means is you see no flaws. You see no color, you see no height, you see no size, you see nothing. If it's love. Once you start nitpicking, then it's not love. So that's when you know, okay, so if I'm comfortable and I'm happy and we're there together, I'm in. Okay, I don't want my Mr. Charming just because I'm a picky. Oh no.
Here's another one for you, Paula. How do you feel about a threesome?
Not one of my fantasies either.
Not only your fantasy.
No, not one of my fantasies. I've had people who say, yeah, they want to do it, they want to be there, but no. I don't know if it's just shy or, but my little crumb of kinky, I like it to be kept between me and the one person. I don't like eyewitness in my business, you know what I mean? I don't want to be judging. That's all I'm saying. So if I'm going to be conscious, then it's just me and you. Okay?
But question for you guys. What if it's your husband and, like he comes out, your husband, he comes out and then he asks you for a threesome. Like he don't want anything, for his birthday, for Christmas, whatever. Only thing I would like is a threesome. We can go on vacation somewhere, whatever. And
He getting a pair of socks. That's what he's getting.
Well, I tell you what. That is actually, I can realistically say I've been in a situation of that genre, but it's not my fantasy to be in this threesome. So I actually said, I will actually get you the two girls if you like, and you can go have your fun. I swear it. Oh, yeah. I'll hook it up. I don't want to be there. I'm fine. I'm not, that is not my thing. So, and I just said it, get it out your way. If that's what you're into, go ahead and, sew your roots before you tie up your knots. Get all your stuff out, no problem. Don't be coming out and say, oh my God, I have regrets and I should have done this. No, get it out the way. Okay?
All right, so my next question. How do you feel about dating a younger man? So Trini, then Kels, and then Paula.
I'm all for it. Like Miss Paula said, love is blind and it will take over your mind.
There you go.
You don't see height, I don't see age. No.
Yes, that's right.
You don't see height, I don't see age. So I guess up to a certain point, because you have kids. Like I have kids, and my child my oldest is 20. So of course it can't be someone within her age group.
Right.
Yeah.
So Kels, how do you feel?
No. I've dated no. I dated a younger guy one time. I did not know that he was younger because he looked older. But come to find out, yeah, he was younger, and he was about 5 years younger than me or so. And it didn't go right. I guess at that time he wasn't like financially responsible. He was a little immature, he wasn't really realistic with his expectations of talking to someone. I'm not going to be running up and down in these streets with you. It's not going to happen. So, yeah, okay. No, I don't like young boys.
All right. Paula?
So one guy broke the camel's back. That's what you're saying? You had one little bad experience. You're going to shut down.
I like old men with gray hair.
One kills one.
Okay. No. I like old men. Thank you.
Well, I'm in terms of, he's mature enough. We don't want him acting all, and I don't want him looking too younger than me either. I'm gonna be conscious about that. He can look older, but I don't want him. No, I don't want nobody asking that's your little baby brother, that's your child. I am not doing that. Look older, act mature, have your head on your body, and I'm good to go. You're ambitious, I'm down. You know what I mean? It gotta be nice and discriminating. I don't want to shut you down just because,
Right.
No.
I'm right there with Paula. Like, I agree exactly. I'm not gonna, totally shut you down. Like Anka said, like to a certain age, because you got kids. But I'm not gonna shut you down because you're younger than me. No, if you're mature, because some of these younger guys are way mature than these older guys. Have together like these younger guys. Some of these guys are very mature for their age, and then you have to always think about, the fun, jovial side, not as serious, they just, bring some kind of life to you. So, I'm definitely not opposed to dating a younger guy.
Well, I have a question on that now, since we're on the topic of age and such. Suppose it's like your parents, mom or dad, and they decide that they want to have a younger partner and they're like your age or younger, would you have a problem with it? Although you see that they're giggly happy and just, over the moon, over the top happy. Would you have a problem with that? Because I know some kids fight stuff out, you know what I mean?
Who wanna go? For me, as long as it makes my parent happy and I don't see that they're trying to take advantage of my parent, then that's fine with me. But once I suspect any kind of foul play, or you're not really in this for love, like you're just trying to get something out of it, then that's when I'm gonna have a problem. But if my parent is 50 years old and that person is of age, 25 or whatever, then fine. As long as you love each other, then that's fine with me.
Me, I ain't with it. Sorry. And you're not about to be dating nobody that's younger than me or my age group. No, we're not doing that. Finding somebody
but she or he is happy though.
Be happy with somebody older. No,
really. But you know them older guys want them little cougar girls now. You know how it's going.
But that's tricky. Say that you find your soulmate, right? And your soulmate is 20 years younger than you. You're gonna let your parent tell you no, you can't be with that parent, be with that person?
My child tell me, like, I mean, they can make the suggestions.
No, we grown. Now we grown.
I'm sorry, I can't.
Now you're grown and can make your own decisions.
I mean, because part of it for me is like, let's say if it's my mom and she's dating somebody that's my age, like, it's like you'll be looking or you figure like they might be watching you. It's like you have to move a certain way around them. I don't know. That's why even when I said like, even if I date a younger guy, like they can't be within my child's age group because then I'll be watching you like, you know what I'm saying, with my child as well. Like you might be watching us, you know what I'm saying, underneath like, maybe I can get mom and daughter like,
But I got to go. I'll be passing through.
Oh, well, thank you for stopping by, Paula. It was fun, as always.
Anytime.
Rex, I really appreciate you taking time out of your busy night for us.
Okay. Thank you.
All right, bye-bye. We'll do this again.
All right, bye-bye. Thank you.
Bye-bye.
So question number 5. How do you feel about dating your best friend's guy without her knowing? What do you say about that?
Dating their ex?
Yeah, dating their ex without them knowing.
Not even with them knowing. I don't think that's acceptable. Like I still it's fake.
Right.
It's fake. Because then I'm like, well, damn, you probably was watching him from day one. Nah. That's too messy. It's too much out here for me to be dating my friend, especially my best friend's ex. Like, nah, that's a dub.
What if it was a friend that what if it was someone who was your friend? You guys are no longer friends. Would you date their ex?
Not me.
Trini.
No.
She's like, yeah.
If we're no longer friends?
Yeah, y'all not friends no more.
If I was to do something like that, that's probably only out of like spite. I can seriously date somebody like, I'm like, no.
Yeah.
And not even, and even take it a step further. Like I think Styles was having this conversation. Like, not even like I can't mess with somebody knowing and be cool with like their girl. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know how you be cool with a chick or whatever, and then like her dude on the side trying to holler at you. You probably kicking, you probably letting him kick game to you or something like that. Like, no, if I'm cordial with you, like I can't mess with your dude. Like I feel type of like, you know what I'm saying? Like I can't reach to that level of fakeness because then I still have to smile in your face and then I'm just over here sweet talking your dude. Right. When night comes.
Yeah.
Like, yeah.
How you feel, Kels? What does that mean?
Like, can I plead the fifth?
She got a story. That means she got a story.
Come on, let's hear this.
I think I'm gonna plead the fifth on that one. I'm gonna veto that.
Wells, what did you do?
Huh? No, I think I did date somebody who dated someone that I was friends with. I didn't really know him like that. It was like a brief seen him one time and that was like it. But me and her had a real bad falling out. And it wasn't even really someone. Okay, so let's bring that back. It wasn't somebody that she dated. It was somebody that she liked. Okay.
Okay.
And they weren't together. They were never together. But it was just somebody that she liked. And I think I did it out of spite. I was young. I'm sorry. I was angry. Okay. And I did it out of spite. I ain't even gonna lie. I did. That's how you. Oh, okay, cool. Okay, cool. And it wasn't like I sought him out or anything like that. Actually, he approached me, and after a while, I was like, "Hey, wait a minute, don't you?" And he's like, and that's when I kind of whatever. But it wasn't. But if it was my friend, and I know that's your, we can't. Nah, bro. I can't talk to you.
Okay. I got your man and you can.
Yeah, no, I'm not rolling with that. I'm not. If you even like pay attention to me, like even when like I'm cool with somebody, I don't talk to the other person at all. Like I might say hi just because you're in a space or a room. Outside than that, I'm not having no conversation with you. Like listen, I had a friend one time, right? And I went to her house, went into like a barbecue, whatever she was doing in the backyard. I passed through the house. As I passed through the house, her bedroom door was open. And you know how you can see somebody like moving around in there, right? So it was her dude and I could see him moving around in there, but I'm not paying attention to whatever. But you know, you're peripheral. You done seen something. You gotta protect yourself at all times. But yeah, but I saw it. He had clothes on or whatever, so it wasn't like he was naked or anything, but I saw like him. Okay. I kept going. I ain't saying nothing. I went outside, we clicked the shit, whatever, blah, blah, blah. I left and went home. Okay. He called out to me on the way going home saying, all right, bye. Okay. Deuce. Whatever. By the time I got home, she had already been on the phone calling me and saying that he felt disrespected because I came in the house and I didn't speak to him.
What you supposed to say?
First of all, old boy is in a room. I don't know what he got going on in there. I don't know. You know what I'm saying? He could have been butt ass naked in there and me passing by. So you want me to stick my head in there and say hello to this dude that's in this room? Are you kidding me? Well, yeah, he was just saying when you come in the house to speak to, what the fuck am I acknowledging him for anyway? That is not my friend. That's your boyfriend. That's not my, I didn't come here to see him. I came here to hang out with you. Why am I even having to have like conversations with this motherfucker whose creepy ass is in the back room doing whatever the hell he doing back there? Why would I do that? It's weird. So yeah, no exes. Not doing it. Can't do it.
All right. Well, now time for my questions. So question number 1. Squirting. How do you guys feel about that?
Hey. I mean, sometimes things happen, and if it happens, it happens. Hey, if you with your partner, why not?
Really and truly, like, I mean, I agree with what you say. Yeah, if it happens, it happens. No. There's not much I can say about that.
Right. I'm sorry. Did you say you guys are skirters? I'm sorry. I'm lost.
No. What was said was that if it happens, it happens. That's what was said.
So, how do you feel about squirting? Is that something you guys are proficient in, or, I mean, do you find it? Well, you clearly don't find it disgusting, but is that something you guys,
But question, is this something that a lot of females do when they have sex? Or is it something that's hard for females to achieve?
I don't think a lot do.
Yeah, I don't think so either.
I think it just depends on your body. Everybody's body is different. I don't think a lot of people do.
Yeah.
Just like they say, like a lot of women don't have, they don't orgasm through, actual sex. So
intercourse.
Yeah, intercourse. So just depends on your body.
So how do you feel, Trini?
To each his own. Like to each his own.
Are you
like it? I love it. I'm sorry, you didn't answer my question. So
I said I agree with what Kelly said.
No, I asked if you're a squirter. That's what I asked you. So I don't believe that question was answered.
No, you said how do you feel about squirting?
No, and then I asked you, are you proficient in it? And you turn around and flipped it and asked me another question.
Okay,
but we're gonna keep it moving because I already see the games that you're on. So let's go on to the second question. I'm sorry?
I said on to the next.
Okay.
So wait, how do you feel about it though? How do you feel about it?
I said to each his own. I mean, it's not something I have experienced personally. So to each his own. I mean, but from what I understand about it, it's kind of like pee. So
it comes out of the same tube.
But what is the fluids? Because
so how do you know if it's squirting or if it's pee?
Well, if you 9 times out of 10, if you use the restroom ahead of time, your bladder is now empty. So whatever comes out of that, that's not pee, but it comes down through that same tube. But if you actually like look at it or smell it, it doesn't smell like pee. It smells like nothing really. But I'm no squirt expert.
I was just about to say you sound really proficient in it, but okay.
I ain't no squirt expert, but I'm just saying that's how it comes out the same tube. That's all I'm saying.
Right. Wraps up question number 1. So my second question is toys. Bedroom toys. We're gonna start with styles. Is that something that you're into?
Oh, I'm excited. Okay. I mean, you guys already know. For the audience that don't know me, not into toys. I don't feel like for me personally, I don't need toys. I get everything that I need from my man. Yes. I do not own not a single toy, never did. So yeah. I'm okay on that part.
Awesome. Kels.
Whoa.
Damn it.
Whoa.
Damn it, man. You in these questions. No. I have toys that I just never threw away. Let's put it that way. Wasn't because, current situations aren't what they're supposed to be, because those toys have not been used. I'll say like that. But I do have some.
Okay. What do you have?
Things.
Maybe you might, I don't know. You might teach me a few stuff.
I have items.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
No, I've got things. I just never, I didn't get rid of them. I just have them because I'm like, those things are expensive. I'm not just going to be chucking them out to whatever, because somebody's doing, great. But I'm going to keep them.
Oh, great.
Yeah. Oh.
Okay. All right, Trini.
Let's see. As far as toys, it's so funny because how I came about that toy, that specific toy, that one time, it was actually my partner that got it. Like, just like being silly or whatever. Like, oh, here, I'm gonna get you this kind of thing. I think what was it? It was like a vibrator. Yeah, I think it's like a vibrator. So yeah, so it was just like being funny, and then after he left, I was like, oh, it's not so bad after all. Like, hey, But yeah. But like that's how that came about. But then like if I'm like, let's say I'm talking to a dude or whatever, and me and this dude now, we get to the point where we get intimate, and we get to the point where we get intimate, and he's like pulling toys out his drawer, like that freaks me out. You know what I'm saying? Like,
no, we're not doing that.
Why do you have these things? Like, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. So that's how I feel about that.
I was hearing something about a butt plug.
I'm sorry, was that going to be one of your questions, Kelly? Because it seems like she's trying to take up additional questions, and I don't understand. Okay, so
not one of my questions.
Okay. So
next question.
Number 3. Ass play, and not ass play as far as us. Like, I know there's dudes that's into that. Like,
oh Lord!
Like,
hold on, I gotta get rid of one of my questions. All right, go ahead now. Go ahead.
Kelly, throw in the butt plug question.
Oh boy!
I cannot. Like, you only get 5 questions. Stop trying to get extras. So, yeah. So like, dudes that okay with you fondling around there in that area. Like, how do you feel? Like, have you ever experienced that? And if not, how do you feel about that?
Want me to go first?
I have not experienced that. And I am not fond of bad man to play number 2. Yeah. So no, we don't want nobody playing around there. So yeah, not a fan of it.
I'm not doing for they got what do they call it? Pegging.
What plugs?
No, pegging. Where the woman pegging, where a woman wears, she wears an item and she like rims the dude or something with it. Listen.
Wait. So she wears a fake penis and she.
Yes.
Okay.
It's called pegging.
Pegging. Okay.
Yeah. No, I'm not gonna do that. Not gonna do it.
Gay. That's what it's called, gay.
No. See, there are people that are, nasty, and then there are people that are like freaks, and then they're like freaky people. I am not a freaky person. I have my, bars and my limits, whatever. But that is not something that I can't get up there. I can't.
Yeah.
Get up there. I can't do it.
Okay, and just to be clear, you guys are answering the questions about guys that likes that area played with, right?
Yeah.
That's what you answered as well, Crystal?
Wait, guys that like for me to play with that area?
Yeah.
Or for them?
Yeah.
Oh, hell no. I wouldn't even be with somebody like that. No.
Mm-hmm. Okay, no. So I've never experienced that because, I've just never experienced that, but I do have friends from all walk of life, and I know someone is like, they know dudes that's like into that, like
there are dudes that are into it.
Their booty hole played with and stuff during sex. So I'm like, I think
these are heterosexual men.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Well, as far as they know.
And so, okay, so apparently they're inside of the booty, okay? There are nerve endings that's in there and it's really sensitive and stuff. Like, okay, think of cows, right? When they go to, have a cow produce or a bull produce semen, they stick like an electric thing in there that stimulates their anus that makes them.
Yeah.
So it's kind of in the same sense. They get stimulated in their anus and it makes them so. That's why they, kind of like that play around there. I can't help you on that one.
All of that.
Yeah, like I can't.
Just imagine you be with somebody for months or a year or so, and then all of a sudden they want to push it to the level like, yo, I want you to play around down there. Like, no, you want me to do what? Like, with my fingers?
Oh, God.
What do you want me to do? So, thank God I have never encountered that. And, so that's probably the terminal for me. Okay, so how do we feel about, I mean, this kind of leads into the whole ass play thing, I guess. Now on the female side, like, how do you guys feel about butt plugs, or I mean, it could be a tongue or whatever, anything. How do you guys feel about that? I think there's this thing they do with these beads also,
booty
right?
beads.
You know what I'm talking about, Kelly?
What is it called?
Booty beads.
So, like beads, and it's like a
okay,
string
so
of beads,
there's there's two different beads. There's Benoit's balls, right? Well, it's more like a ball, and those you stick up in your hoo-ha, and they kind of just rotate up in there and stuff like that, right? It's supposed to be like yeah, you put it in your cooch, okay, and it kind of rolls around in there and stuff like that. It's supposed to feel amazing, all right? Then they have a long strip of beads, all right, and they go from like bigger to smaller or smaller to bigger, whatever, or they can be all the same size, and they stick them up in your butt, right? That's why they call them booty beads.
But how does all of that fit in your butt? Like
Just
in your
pushing it until when it don't go past where it's not comfortable anymore.
Oh, hell no.
And then they pull it out during slowly, like one by one during.
Yeah,
intercourse.
or just leave it in there while you're having intercourse.
So does that make your coochie tighter while you're having sex or something?
Some people said so. Because,
mean,
basically your cavity is filled up, so it kind of pushes down a little bit on the whatever. So some people say yes, but I think it's more like a fetish thing where, you feel those same nerve endings and stuff and whatever.
Okay, so question number 5. How do you guys prefer one session being an hour long, or let's say 3 sessions being 20 minutes each? Like, would you prefer to just be going, straight for, let's say, a whole hour or change, or you prefer, like, couple rounds when it comes to intercourse?
For me, I prefer a couple rounds. Give me 3 rounds for 10 minutes. Yeah, I'm good. But after a while, you go for about an hour and the thing dry out and thing. No, give me about 10 minutes to come back, refresh, whatever we need to do. And then we'll come back again. Yeah, different position, different place. Yeah. Give me 3 rounds, 10 minutes. Yeah. I'm good with that.
So I'm going to have to agree. I'm not about to be holding my legs nowhere for an hour. It's just not going to happen. Okay, I'm just saying it's not gonna happen.
Switch it up.
You got even if it's switch up. No, I'm not. We need to get this down under in the 20-minute range. Okay, let's go. We're good. And then we take a break. We need a break. Go do something. Come back later. And all right again, because that it just for whole. But you know how. Do you know how whatchamacallit it is to be lifting your leg for an entire hour? Can you plank for an hour?
No, ma'am.
Can you do those whatever squats up against the wall for an hour where you squatted and your back's on the wall for an hour, whatever the hell them things called?
Not even 1 minute.
This is what I'm saying. So, no, why on God's earth would anybody want to be holding their legs for an hour? So yeah, 20 minutes. Get it done and we'll find something else to do. So that's how I feel about that one.
All right, Trini?
For me, I like rounds. I love rounds.
Yeah.
So, yeah. If you can bust out 3-4 rounds, I'm with it.
Yeah.
Okay, I am with it. But just know, it has to be like there must be foreplay. Don't think foreplay is just for the first round. Like, nah. Like we gotta have, you know what I'm saying, intimate mid foreplay throughout it. So I'm with it.
Yeah.
Sign me up.
Okay.
What Jen still says?
It's strangle me and tie. No, how it go?
Yeah,
Strangle me and tie me up. Yes, strangle me, tie me up. Let's go. I'm with all of that. That concludes my 5 questions, and now we're gonna move on to Kels.
Okay, so my question is, would you date someone who either had surgery on their member or use a pump? Like, there's a pump.
Somebody that had what?
Like surgery. So there's a surgery that
Like
they
penis
have.
enlargement?
Yeah, like a penis enlargement where they can either enlarge their penis. Would you have sex with someone who had that done? Or they have a thing called pumping where you stick it in the vacuum and it pumps to where it like kind of swells up and gets bigger. Would you ever have sex with someone who does that?
Well, for me, I can't really speak on that because I've never.
No, she said, would you?
Trini?
She said, would you, Crystal?
And I said, Trini, what do you say?
Oh, well, you started off, so it was, would you? That was the question.
I mean, as long as them can work it, yes. That's all that matters. As long as them can work it, yeah. Come, let's go. Yeah. Everybody deserve a chance. Everybody deserve a chance.
Oh God, what do you say about it, Trini?
For me, if that's, like, you would have to, like that's something you would have to do before, like, not with me not knowing, and then, like, tell me about it after the fact. I don't want to see you over there pumping up in there, like, talk about holding on, babe, I'm coming, like, that's enough. Like, I don't know. And then it's like, you know, maybe, like, if I realize, okay, well, maybe he is, you know, lacking, like, he needs it, like, he needs that extra push, then, I don't know. I don't want to see it. Like, don't introduce me to that, like, first, second time, like, then you have to wean that shit in, like. But you go get surgery done, I mean, that's more permanent, like, I don't know, like, I don't know, could you just imagine me being cheating on somebody that got penis enlargement, like, I mean, it's not even yours, and you're over here spreading it around, like, nah.
Oh, boy.
Like, you get cheating on somebody that's pumping their dick, like, nah, matter of fact, nah, that's just up. I don't want no parts of it. I don't want no parts.
There, we're not saying that to talk bad about anybody that might have a disorder and they need that. No, we're just talking from our opinion,
our
and
preference. Would we prefer
right,
that? And no,
preference.
we would not.
Right, not to bring anybody down.
Yeah.
I mean, if you need it, you need it. But, you know, because some of them just need, they need that pump. Like, let's be real. Don't put that shit in front of me. Like, don't put it in front of me.
Wait.
And then come out. Like,
So,
and make sure you come out ready.
not saying that, you know, we've experienced the entire world, so we can't speak for the entire world, but can you verify or unverify that the stereotype that black men are large is true or false?
Well, I've only dated black men, so, I mean, well, I guess it doesn't matter. Not all. Like, not all.
like Trini said, not all of them. And the stereotype that, you know, some white men, they can compete with some black men. And some Spanish men, they can compete with some black men. So it just depends on the person. It does not matter on the race. Maybe majority of maybe Caucasians or whatever, but you do have some of them out there that they working with something now. They working with something.
Okay.
How you feel, girl?
So, that stereotype is not always true.
Right.
At all. Right? And it gets to the point I'm talking about not true to the point where someone is telling you, like, listen, I just want to let you know that before we, I ain't no king dangalang and nothing, I just want to let you know. Excuse me, huh? So what? What?
But you know what?
Honda?
I mean, I've had bad experience with those that are not king dingaling versus those that, like, that's very, very cocky. You know what I'm saying?
Gotcha.
Because,
yeah,
how predictable is that? So I've had better outcomes.
from the one that's not bragging. That's what you're saying.
No, I had better outcomes from the one that's, let's say,
Not
mediocre, average. That's not, King Kong, like slinging. Yeah.
Gotcha.
So, yes, Kelly.
Look at Kelly.
Ask the question.
I'm just saying, are you impressed by this? Is this impressive?
Hold it up. I can't see.
Huh?
Can you hold it up? I can't see it.
No, that's it.
You just gotta do a little bit better than that. Like,
I think that answers your question.
Oh, Jesus. Okay.
a little lot of better than that. A little lot of better. A little lot of better.
But you know what? Sometimes the one, like you said, sometimes the ones with it don't gotta be ginormous. You understand?
Yeah.
They know how to work it though. So it don't matter really how big it is. It just matters how well you know how to work it. So don't get discouraged, bro. Just figure out how to, the motion for the ocean, Yeah. Figure that part out and you good. You good to go.
Okay, so my third question is, would you stay with someone if they weren't good in bed?
Why? You just did. I forgot to ask that question here.
I don't know about that now, because let me tell you something. I mean, even though that's not all there is to a relationship, that is a big part.
That is a big part.
Especially if you're if you're a female that's into that, because some people they don't really care, like they have sex once a week or so, like or they say how you see like on TV, like like got to schedule an appointment, like nah, I'm not one of those. You know what I'm saying? If it gotta be every night, I understand and I'm with it. So you can't you have to be a performer. Like, I'm sorry. Like I came from I wasn't born in Trinidad, but I grew up, with a Trinidadian background, and there's other performers. You know what I'm saying? We have Marshall, we have guests. Like, these people perform, so I need you to perform. Period.
So you said the question was, would I stay with somebody that is not good in bed or what?
Yeah. Would you
not good at all? Period. Like
it's not good.
It's
just horrible.
Period.
It's just horrible.
Damn. That's a hard one. But for me, I think I would stay because I don't know. Like, I look at people differently than that. Like, like as long as me and them can laugh and talk and them personality is just there for me, I think that I don't know. We have to just go suck it up. For me personally.
Literally.
No, because for next thing, you said next thing you go find a man out there, right? That's good in bed, but guess what? I'm about 10 women with you.
But you must be good in bed.
But the one
I practice.
one man when not good in a bed, you might one burn them up and it might treat you good and might have a great life. You get what I'm saying? So I don't know. I think I would just stick it out.
Yes, maybe.
Other ways.
Okay, so for me, I think I probably would stay around for some
So
time.
I'm the one looking like the bad guy.
No, I'm saying,
Listen.
I'm saying I probably would stay around, but I tell you what, you better not give me no attitude. Ever.
You out of here.
What? And if we ever break up, I'm not getting back with you. I just want you to know that. We're not going to get back together. So,
but you know what? The real question is, if you stay with that person, would you cheat?
no, I wouldn't cheat. But like I said, you better not have no attitude, because the day we break up, that's it.
Right.
I'm not getting, because I know what I'm going back to. I'm not going back. I'm sorry. Would you be with or stay with a man who wanted you to suck his toes?
Let me go first, because that's going to be a no. Like, you know what? I've never had that done to me. I don't think I would want that, to be honest. I don't know how I feel about that. Like, I'm going to kick him out. I don't think that's for me. So, and I don't dare you fix your damn lip to ask me about sucking no bloody ass toes, because it's not happening. What's wrong with you? Next.
Yo, my nigga, I agree. No, and no to the no. I'm not doing that. No.
Like, I know, like, no.
He was telling you, like, hey, baby, I just get a little hot sauce. A little ranch, a little ranch, just a little ranch. No. Okay.
Not happening.
So, I agree. I'm not doing toes. Okay, so for one, I don't like feet. I hate feet. I've always hated feet. I do not like feet. So your toes, you bring your toes to me, we gonna fight. I'm sorry. I don't like toes, feet, none of that. Don't even put them on me when we on the couch. Don't put them near me. I don't like feet. So that's most definitely a no for me. All right, and I think that's the end of my 5. Okay. Yeah, that's the end of my 5. So that is the end of our 15 spicy questions, from Open Talk. We hope that you guys enjoyed the show. If there were some questions that you want us to answer, you can leave down in the comments below or DM at The Open Talk Show at Instagram. And as always, I am Kels. I appreciate you guys checking out our channel, and leave it off for everybody else to say their good nights.
All right, guys, I'm Trini, and also my Open Talk fans, I have a question for the ladies. Do you prefer girthy and short, or long and skinny? So, let me know what you guys think. And on that note, signing off. Have a great night, guys.
And I'm Styles. Have a good night.